This is Higher NAB, Unit 1, Outcome 4. This is on recurrence relations. There's only one question that we have here to answer, so let's have a look at that. Okay, after reading through the question, and going back to it, what I can see is that I've got some things that I can pull out of the information that I'm given. So the first thing I've been asked to do is to set up a recurrence relation for this question up above. So the first thing that I can see here is that I'm starting off with 40 tonnes of pollution in the loch. So I know that that will give me a U0 value of 40. Each week the council remove 38%, and remember, I'm not interested in what's removed, I'm really interested in what's left behind. So what's left behind when 38 is removed will be 62%. Or what I can do is I can say that that's 0.62. Okay, and that's important for me there as well. And I can see that the local factory deposit 9 tonnes of waste into the loch each week. So let's set up the recurrence relation. So I've got UN plus 1 is going to be equal to some number times UN. Okay, that number is going to be what's left, so it's 0.62, and remember we're adding on another 9 tonnes of waste per week. So that's my recurrence relation set up, and that's what I'd be expecting to see out of this type of question. The next part, I'm asked to find the limit of the sequence. Okay, so let's go ahead and find that. So first thing will be to say that since the 0.62 lies between -1 and 1, a limit exists. Okay, and what I'll say is I'm going to let L be the limit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute L into here and also into here, because these numbers, when they get so large, they get really close together. So I'm going to say that L is equal to 0.62L plus 9. I'm then going to take the 0.62 to the left hand side to try and solve this. And remember, this L that's here is 1. So 1 take away 0.62 will leave me on this side with 0.38L is equal to 9. And from there I can solve that by taking the 9 and dividing it by the 0.38. From there that should give me an answer of, in the calculator, 23.68 tonnes. Okay, and that's going to be 2 decimal places. Okay, 2 decimal places. Right then, so I've worked out the limit of the sequence, and back in the question, if the pollution remains above 25 tonnes for a prolonged period of time, all the fish in the loch are going to die. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a statement based on what I've found. Because my limit of the sequence is less than that, I can see that the fish are going to survive, so I'm going to state that. So since the limit of the sequence, and I'm just going to put that in here, I'm going to say that is less than the maximum, and I'm going to state the maximum as well, which is 25 tonnes. Okay, I'm going to say that in the long term, I'm going to say the fish will survive. Okay, and basically that's the question complete. Right, let's see how we're going to mark this question here. So first mark will be given for getting the recurrence relation. Okay, so quite often in this type of question you don't get given a starting point, so all you would be needing is that type of work there. But for this one here, I'd like to include that there. Okay, right, so next mark is going to come along when you set up a formula for working out the limit. So I can use either this formula here or the one that you've been taught by your teacher. I'm then going to get a mark for working out the limit, and finally making a statement based on what I've found up above. Okay, so that's going to be 4 marks here. From the 4 marks in the NAB, you're required to pass 3 out of 4 marks. Okay, and can I just say good luck?